Okay, what about the affirmation? Do you do a certain number a day? You write them down? Do what? A couple of things. First of all, if you're really serious, you keep affirming until a change occurs. And you want to do an affirmation that, I know there's all kinds of things that you want. And so every time you think of it, you can do an affirmation about it. But a set number doesn't work. Okay? All right, well, I've done my affirmations for the day. Now I can go back to being negative. That doesn't. Okay? You do 3 positive affirmations in the morning and 7,500 negative ones in the afternoon. That's not going to work. Okay? So you do it depending on how important it is to you. Okay? A few times, if a few times works, which means you've got to change, great. If not, you keep doing it. One woman I met a long time ago in Kentucky, actually, and she had a daughter who was born with a lot of physical problems. And the daughter was given about 2 weeks to live, and that was it. The mother, however, this is something called positive denial. There's negative denial and positive denial. Negative denial is based on fear. Positive denial is based on determination. And she said, no, my daughter's going to be perfectly healthy and beautiful. That's the way it is. And she didn't say that once. She began saying it over and over and over again. It became constant running in the back of her mind. A month later, the doctors gave her 3 months to live. 3 months later, they gave her another year. After another year, they stopped making any predictions. I saw the girl when she was 5 years old. She was beautiful, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. And the mother said she's about 80% healed. And she said, I'm going to continue my affirmations until she's 100% and beyond. That was her determination. Okay? You do it until you get the results you want. As long as those results are important to you. So that's one thing. Writing them down, yes, but remember, writing them down, having something in print is not the magic. The writing is the magic, because the writing helps you focus. That's why writing things down for the purpose of developing habits or kind of states of thought or mind is so effective. It's because it helps you focus. And once it's written down, throw that one away, write another one. Okay. Yes.
So are you saying that we can do affirmations to help others, or was
Yes.
that such a tight relationship with your daughter
Well,
that it affected her feeling towards your child?
okay, how does this work?
Yeah.
Affirmations for other people will only help them if they find them interesting or important.
Do they have to believe them?
The thing about affirmations is you have to want them. You can either believe them, in which case they're a fact, or you want them to be true. That's where she wanted that to be true about her daughter. Obviously, her daughter wanted it also. So you can do affirmations for anybody else, especially if they tell you there's something they would like. It's no different from praying for them for something they have said they wanted. Okay? Very similar.
Even if they want that, but they act in an opposite manner?
Sure, you have to ignore that. As long as they want the good, you trust that and keep, if you've been asked to, if you decide to, you keep affirming for them as long as it's possible until they do something or say something that shows that they don't really want it. But if they've asked for help, or if you know they want it, help them out. Okay? Sure. because it'll reinforce whatever they've got inside.
What about when it doesn't work? Like when people are
Yes, well, then you have to honor her by recognizing that her spirit, I mean, we can come up with 100 different explanations, but this is the one we use. It's your spirit that always makes the choice. Okay? And you have to honor that. Because if we're doing it only because we want it, they don't, we're not going to have any effect. Okay? We can't make it happen. I did something similar nature to this. I did a shaman journey for my grandson because he was born with a lot of physical problems. Didn't know if he was going to be able to live. And so I did a kind of visual affirmation for him. I imagined he and I together, and I talked to him. And he was just born. And I was telling him about how much fun it would be to live in this life. And at the time, I was very much into computer games. And so I talked to him about computer games and how much fun that would be. Well, he not only survived, but he became a 46th level dwarf warrior in World of Warcraft. He thought that was fun. See, so we can persuade people if we can present them with something that they would find interesting enough. Okay? Then we're going to have a greater effect. It's not manipulation because it won't work unless they want it. We can't make it happen.